Got me a gravy bottle warmer because nobody likes cold gravy. Hey, welcome to Squarebody Stuff. I'm Chad. This is my 78 C10 step-side squeaky. I call him a race truck because I take him to the drag strip, play around. He's just kind of a play toy. Not really the ideal setup for a drag strip, really, as far as the powertrain, because it's got a 305 that's wore out and SM465 granny low 4-speed. But the whole point of this truck is just to run what you have, play with what you got. You can always upgrade later, which I have. You know, at first it was just a cammed up 305, and now I've got 250 shot of nitrous on there. And that's what we're working on in this video, is kind of my last step to get my nitrous system where it really needs to be. This intro is actually being filmed after the fact of everything being done, because I had some either technical error or error on this guy. I don't know if I forgot to push play or what, but my first intro before everything was installed, they had the parts in the box and blah blah blah. It was lost. I don't know what happened to it, or I maybe even didn't take it, which happens sometimes. I actually leave an outtake later on in this video that I had a long deal or talking, and then I push play or push record to stop it, and then my little red light started flashing. I didn't realize I wasn't recording. So it's frustrating sometimes, but this time I didn't catch it. That time I did, so I'll have to redo my intro after everything's done, which is kind of awkward sometimes because I know how everything goes. Not that there's any real big surprises, but we did have some struggles along the way, trying some different things out. Because what I tried out was, I've seen on Nitrous Express has a deal that you can buy that uses these Milwaukee 18-volt batteries. It plugs into it. It's a nice billet aluminum thing. It's pretty expensive, but basically it just plugs into your positive and negative side of these batteries, and you could use it as a standalone power source for these heaters. Anyways, so I tried that idea out. That way I'm not drawing any current off of my battery while I'm sitting in the staging lanes and run my battery down. So we tried that out, and you just have to find out. Just keep watching. You'll find out what happens. And yeah, let's roll the video. Of course, as always, I got to do a quick plug of my merchandise. Go in the description box down below and go to my Teespring store. Click that link, and you can go check out my merchandise. I've got she thinks my Squarebody Sexy shirt on. It's on the back. But I've got several other designs. Go check them out. Buy you something, buy your friend something, buy somebody something. That'll sure help us out. All the funds go to my project in the shop. Keep you guys entertained and informed, educated. So also, don't forget to hit the subscribe button. Give us a like, thumbs up down there. Share this with somebody. And now we get to do some wiring, the fun stuff. I forgot to mention earlier, the part number of this kit is 15940. I'll put a link to it down in the description below. That way you guys can, if you want to order the same kit, you know what I got. It comes with the same fitting I've already got for my gauge, so I don't need that. That is handy if you don't already have it. And it has 2 spots, 1/8 inch pipe thread fittings. And my switch will go into this other one. Sorry I didn't have the camera right, but it'll go in this back port. Comes with fancy plugs. That's pretty neat. It comes with the relay. So basically, you hook your switch up and run your 12-volt switch into the cab to your relay, and then your relay on the other side will be hooked to your battery source, which I'm still thinking I'm going to go with the remote battery. But at least I'll have a switch inside the cab. I can switch it on and off inside the cab if I need to. I can turn it off whenever I'm getting ready to make a run. And it also comes with plenty of wiring. Not sure if it's going to be enough to run all the way to the front. I don't know. I haven't got all scoped out yet. But plenty of terminals. So now I'm going to go ahead and wrap my bottle, get the heating pad on there, get the bottle and my switch installed, get that back in the truck, and then we'll start doing some wiring. Now this kit doesn't come with instructions, paper instructions with it, or a sticker. Now I'm kind of upset about the sticker. The instructions, you can go to their website and get the instructions for it, which actually kind of makes sense. It's less paper. Using paper kind of makes their products, saves a little bit of money. You just download your instructions straight from them. That way you've got it on your phone or computer or whatever. You can print it off if you want the paper copy. So I can understand that, but man, you guys got to have some stickers. I need some more nitrous stickers. So anyways, I'll get the camera set up, wrap this bottle, install the gauge, and then start figuring out some wiring. Alright, just a quick note on these fittings. Any of your fuel fittings or nitrous, whatever, if it's pipe thread tapered, don't ever use Teflon tape. Always use some sort of liquid sealant, because if you get a little piece of that Teflon tape somewhere in a solenoid or your regulator or something like that, it can ruin your day, that's for sure, or get in your pump or something like that. So always use some sort of a liquid sealant. And this is just some Permatex thread sealant, nothing special. Got it at O'Reilly's. Okay, it took me a little bit. I had to make a trip to town to get some more terminal ends to get it the way I wanted it. So I'll show you what I've got, how I've got it hooked up, and then we're going to turn it on and see if it works. I haven't even tested it yet, so we'll see together, I guess. So inside the cab, I've got this switch here is for the bottle heater. This one's to arm my nitrous system. When I flip this switch on, it's hooked to battery, a battery terminal on the fuse block, so it's always hot. Even with the key off, that way I don't have to have the key on to have the bottle heater on. So if I'm sitting in staging lanes or whatever, I can flip that on, not have to have the key on. And all that switch is doing is energizing the relay right here. You see that? And then when the relay clicks in, it pulls power off this battery, which I've got in there, fastened down nice and solid, ain't going nowhere. A couple spade terminals. And then it's wired to the pressure switch down in here. Got a fancy little plug for that so I can unhook it real easy. So whenever I flip the switch on, this relay should click, and I should be getting voltage to my heating pad, and it should start heating up. Alright, so here we go. I'm going to flip my switch on. Hopefully nothing blows up. Oh, I've got to have my bottle on too, because it actually works off the pressure off the bottle. If it's not sensing any pressure, it's just going to keep heating that element up until something melts down or blows up. So I've got to have the bottle on. And I'm not sure if you can see what my bottle pressure is. It's 850, and I think the factory preset is 900, I believe, and that's really where I want it. So we should be pulling power off this and heating up. Oh, yeah, it's already heating up. I forgot to get Earlier I checked it, it was like 69 or 70 degrees, and it's already at 150. So we'll give it a little bit and see how long it takes to get my bottle pressure up and for that to kick off. Oh, I wasn't even recording that whole time. Take two. Camera rolling. Okay, so that little test didn't work. I've actually discharged the battery. It went really quick, didn't even get all the way warmed up or the pressure all the way up. So I recharged my battery, went through it again, killed the battery completely, that little rechargeable battery, and it still didn't get all the way up to pressure. So anyways, I'm going to rewire it to the battery like it should be, I guess. What I'll have to do is whenever if the bottle's cold, I'll leave the truck running while it's getting up to temperature, because once it gets up to temperature, it shouldn't take a whole lot of power to keep it at temperature. It kicks on if the pressure gets below 950. Then it kicks the heater on until it gets up to 1050. So it'll keep it in that range. Once it's that warm, it shouldn't be too hard or too much draw on the battery. I'll just have to keep an eye on that. So, which would be kind of hard because I don't have a volt gauge in the truck right now. All I got's oil pressure and temperature. So, anyways, so I'm gonna rewire it, and then we'll test it again. See how long it takes to get up the pressure, make sure that it's working properly, and then we'll go from there. Okay, we've got it all rewired. I didn't have enough wire. This parts store's already closed, so I didn't run it exactly where I wanted to. I wanted to run the negative and the positive all the way to the battery, but I didn't have enough, so hopefully I got enough. It'll be okay on this junction block and then to the block or to the intake. So it's grounded, it's got battery power. And let me grab my thermometer. Showing 78 degrees, and we're right at, looks like 900 psi. So it's still got more pressure than what we started with, but I'm gonna flip the switch on and hopefully no smoke rolls out somewhere. Pad's heating up. That's working okay. My wires seem to be getting hot or anything yet. No smoke up here. So I'll let it sit for a little while and hopefully watch it long enough till it cycles. Just kind of see how it works out. And if nothing bad happens, then I think we'll be good to go. So stay tuned. Alright, everything seems to be working the way it's supposed to now. I waited till it heated all the way up and kicked off, and now it's kicked right back on. And that just kicked off again. So it'll cycle every few minutes, I guess, just to keep it the right pressure, because the pressure is around, it's over 1,000, so that'll be good. I'm excited to try this thing out. That way I know, now I finally got my nitrous system pretty well the way it needs to be. I got plenty of fuel pressure now. If you watched a video or two ago, I'll put it there in the corner maybe. Put a new fuel pump, another regulator to get the right PSI for the 250 shot, because I wasn't getting enough PSI for the 250 shot. Also, my bottle pressure wasn't high enough, so I don't know if I'm going to make it or not, but I had a 1356 or 8, and the nitrous system wasn't quite working quite right. So as long as I don't blow anything up, I'm pretty hopeful we'll get really close to the 12s. And that's a quarter mile. So I'm letting the battery charge up because I haven't charged it up since this winter. So, I mean, it sat all winter, so it needed charged. It was a little bit low, but I'm going to get things wrapped up. Not sure if I'm going to head to the track tomorrow, which will be Friday night, or Sunday. I think they're having a Sunday fun day, and that'll give me an extra couple days this weekend. Then I'm actually off to kind of get some other things maybe taken care of. I do have a line lock. I don't think I'll get that in this weekend, but who knows? I may get it done. I don't know. But anyways, we will let you go for now. Until next time, y'all keep your square bodies rolling. We'll catch you later.
Because race truck.